So let's talk about the LED matrix. Similar to key, we have LED matrix also, and which we need to use. Let's say if we have a more LED which we want to connect with the controller, in that case we can go with the LED matrix configuration. Okay, so let's first check what are the different options and how you will configure the LED with the controller. So to have an example here, we have considered, you can see here we have considered the 8051 controller with having a port pin. Okay, so there are two configuration possible. One is the LED interface 1 and one is the other one is the LED interface 2. So here in this configuration you can see that here we have a controller and here we have a LED and register which is connected. So here this is the anode and this is the cathode. Okay, so we have connected the anode towards the controller and the cathode directly which is connected to the register and towards the ground. Okay, so to make this LED on, let's say we need to, yeah, definitely, as we need to give a high voltage to anode and we need to give an output of 1 over here. So once we'll give the output of 1, this LED will glow, and yeah, we can see that it is glowing. Okay, so this is the one, and the other option where we have a cathode is being connected to the controller, and the high voltage is being provided from the outside with the register value. Okay, so in that case we need to have a 0 as an output, so then we can see that the LED will glow. So this is the way by which we can glow the LED. So in this, say in one example in this diagram, you can see that we have a complete port P01, this is port 0, and which have different pin numbers from a 0 1 to 7. Okay, and here we have connected 7 LEDs, so 8 LEDs. Okay, so 8 LEDs is being connected. Here we have a resistor, and which is of, let's say, 1k resistor, and here we have a ground. So again, as it is connected to the anode, we need to have a high voltage plus like 5 voltage output on this line, and which will make the LED on. So it is very simple way to do it. So you can see that depending on the interface, high or low voltage will be sent on the port pin to make the LED glow. So to blink, let's say if you want to blink an LED, so as we discussed in the previous chapter about the PWM, so here let's say if you want to blink, then we will send the P0. Okay, like P00 port 0 pin number 0, we can send 1 as an output, and then we can have a delay ms. Okay, so which will be of delay of 100 millisecond, and again we will have the off. So here we will output 0, which will make the LED off, and again we can have a delay of 100 millisecond, and this we are going to repeat again and again, so it will give an effect of blinking LED. So generally, if you want to start the basic, if you want to learn the basic thing, you can just start with this. This will be the first step which you need to know, and you can just learn about it. Okay, you can just buy a kit and just do some kind of experiment, and you will have this. So yeah, next will be the how we will connect in the matrix fashion. So here you can see that we have an A, B, and C. Okay, so and other is there are other three pins. So just like LED matrix, we have a LED. So key matrix, we have a LED matrix to increase the, yeah, number of connected LEDs. The similar approach is being used here for the LED matrix as well. To turn the specific LED on, we need to set the corresponding row pin to a high, okay, which is 1, and column to a low. So here you can see this is the, okay, so here row is being high, so here we are saying it is a row. Okay, so ultimately we need to connect, let's say, like we need to see that which one is the anode and which one is the cathode, and based on that we need to make the high and low values. Okay, so here we have a row, which is where we have connected the anode, and I think it is wrong. So here it is a cathode and here it is anode. So here we need to give a plus and here we need to give a minus. Then this LED will glow. Okay, so let's consider this example. Let's say here we have a row um, uh, 3, which is we have an array where we have given 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so and here we are giving column which is of 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so in this case we will just start with 0, 1, 1, and 2, and we will give an pin mode. So basically here we are giving an as an output, we are configuring row and column as an output, and we are giving uh, for a column we are giving an high. Okay, so basically let's say this is a column and where we need to give a high. So here we are basically providing a 5 volt, and this one will be the 0 volt. Okay, so that's why this LED will glow. So whichever LED, let's say we will provide the high voltage, and this wherever we provide the low voltage, corresponding LED will glow. Okay, so this is the example what we talk about. So let's say to make the LED on, here we are giving the row value and column value as well. Okay, so we will just use this, let's say, digital function, digital write as an function where we are giving pin row and into bracket row, and it is like basically whatever the row value which we want to give, here we will pass and we will give an high. Okay, so let's say we are giving a high voltage over here, and let's say column we are giving a low. So in this case I think it is reverse now here. So if you say that row both are being low, then it will not work, right? So here I think somewhere it is being wrong, so we need to give a column as an high and row as in 0. So we need to just reverse this. Here it is low and it is high over here, so then this LED will glow. So you can see that let's say here we have a plus, okay, and here we have a minus. Okay, so you can see that B is being plus and this is being minus, so that's why it is the LED is glowing. Okay, so I think that's all about the LED matrix, and we will switch to the new functionality which is of ADC.